Hi, this is Mrs. Kaiser. I wanted to show you a way to do long division that actually my daughter learned in school, and I thought this was such a great way to do this. Because the problem, I think, one of the problems with long division is it's really hard to remember um, or figure out what numbers you should use. And so they called this the seven method, and they made this kind of seven like this. And so when we look at this, we got to look at 23 goes into 54, and maybe I have no idea. I think it goes in twice, and then I have the two zeros. And 23 times 54 is 46 with the two zeros. And then we subtract. We got 82 and 882. Then I get to here and I think, okay, so 23 goes into 88. I don't know, two, three, four times. I'm not sure. I'm going to try three times. And then we have the extra zero, so it's 30. And if I do that, I have the zero, and then 3 times 3 is 9, and then 6. Then I subtract 18 minus 9 is 9, and then we have 192. Now, and then 23 going into this. I'm not really sure. I'm going to say, well, 3 was 69, so I'm going to try 4. 4 times 3 is 12, carry a 1. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Well, that was too low. So normally at this point we'd be changing our numbers, but we don't actually have to do that. I'm going to do another 4, and I know that 4 times 23 is 92. And now I have a remainder of 8. So I'm just going to add these up. 230 plus 4 is 234, plus 4 is 238. So my answer is 238, remainder 8. So the thing with this, the nice thing about this method is as long as you guess lower than the actual number, you don't have to keep rewriting because you guessed wrong. Like here you had to guess 8, but let's say you guess 7, and you're like, man, now I need to erase. You can just keep going until you get there. So I think they like to call this the 7 method or something, but I think sometimes it's a little easier if it gets frustrating for you. Now, if you had to do decimals, then you could just start here, put a decimal in. 23 goes into 80. I'm guessing 2 times, and that's already, we know, 2 is 46. And I get a 434. Oops, I didn't guess high enough, so I need another 1. Now I have 11, and I can put another decimal. So now I'm going to be putting a 0 in as I do that. Dividing by 7 is never going to come out evenly, but if I round to the nearest tenth, I would have 238.2, and 1 is 3. And 11 over 23, that's less than half, so if I round to the nearest tenth, I could stop right there. If you have any further questions or would like to see more like that, just send me an email or give me a text or a call.